Okay, welcome back to Themed Journals. My name is April. Welcome to the channel. It's the home and a Themed Journal journey. Okay, so I left off fixing this problem on our last video because the electricity went out and I just cut myself an extra strip because I don't want this to show, this cereal box color to show through. And so we're just going to fix it. Ugh, come on. You know, you ever look at life and say, things should not be this hard ever? Yeah, I say that all the time. All right, now I'm going to put an extra piece here too. So I'm just going to paper surgery. There we go. Doing paper surgery instead of plastic surgery. All right. All right. Now, oops. All right, let's see if this will work. Yes, it will. And we'll get out my favorite new needle nose glue bottle. And that's not what they're called. Well, actually, they're called needle tip bottles. So almost there. Needle tip bottles. Got it on Amazon. And in case you're wondering. All right. There. Now we've got that sorted out. Now the next thing we're going to do, make sure this lid is on properly, is interesting. All right, oh, there it is. Shoved way back there. I didn't see it. All right, here we go. Now what I'm going to do is go along the edge of this. Oh, man. Look what I did. Yeah, it's over the edge. Okay. Ugh. Because you definitely don't want any of the white edges showing. Now, normally I'd let this dry in between, but anyway. And the electricity just went off again. That's going to make filming today difficult. I'll be right back. Okay, I was back and now the electricity is not. I'll be back. Okay, let's see if I can't make this film while the electricity's still on. Okay, so what you ultimately want is for this to be in a Z-fold position. And this didn't glue down right. But that's okay, because what we're going to do is we're going to hide this nonsense now, okay? So you can put a heavy book on this and keep it in position overnight if you want, or whatever. Okay, there. Now, I don't know where my good glue is, or else I would have used my good glue for that. Anyway, what we're going to do is we are going to start using this. And I've got gray, and I don't think gray will look as good as the black, but anyway, I'm limited on my materials, you know, I'm using up my stash. And, you know, those grab bags you get at Savers. Yeah. This is where I got this particular fabric from, or lace from, I should say. I haven't checked my lace box. I think that's mostly bigger laces than in that box. Okay, so what you ultimately want is to stick that paper into the groove, all right? And then put a little glue there like so. And plop down your lace. Okay. Okay, I'll be back. Oh, this is going to be a very long day if the electricity keeps on shutting off on me. All right, so this is the next one we're going to do. And okay. And then now this one is sticking up all over the place. I don't know why. I think it's the washi tape I originally used. That's what's sticking out. Okay. It was. Okay. Now. Okay. The cutting line is this edge right there, the folded edge. Ugh. Now, last time I had a red, okay, I'll be back. Okay, well, we might be up and running for the next couple of minutes. Okay, so I've got I did two in the dark. Yeah, I got tired of this particular portion of the project. I'm waiting to film, so, you know, I went ahead and just finished it up. All right. Now, the problem is that it's still wet. So what I'm going to do, so I can continue working, is I'm going to put down a glue mat. So this is the next crease right here. Now, the question is I only have this much left. So let me get out oh, that's green, not gray. Okay, no problem. Just won't use it then. Okay, that looks good. I can get on board with that. And then what I'll do is I'll use the black for the last black one in the middle. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah, see, I got gluey fingers again. I mean, I see people gluing all the time and they don't get quite as gluey fingers as me. I think the only other person that gets gluey fingers like I do is Pam at the paper outpost, and she just keeps right on going. But I just, ugh, drives me crazy because I'm a type A personality and I don't like glue on my fingers. There it is. Using my actual non-paper scissors would be a good thing, April. All right. This lace is a little bit more sturdy than the black lace, which is interesting to me. Okay. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to use the black one here. We're going to go with oh, look at that. I had room enough for 2 of them. You know what? We're going to solve that. We're going to do it over here. All right. Then we're going to put this down here. All right. And then we'll put the other black piece here. So I have 2 grays and 2 blacks. I can get on board with that. Okay, I'm just going to let this dry. Yeah. Okay, we're going to work on a different project until this is dry, because I can't deal with a bunch of glue like this. All right, I'm going to put it back there. Now, during one of the blackouts with the electricity, I glued some paper onto some chipboard. And now I'm punching these out. Okay. I have to stand up to do this because otherwise I just won't be able to get the strength to do the chipboard too. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I can get 4 in here, but I think I'm just going to stick to 2. Oh, my wrists. Ugh. Sorry, I didn't mean to bang you guys. All right, now Okay. I don't know if I'm going to keep these, but I'll keep them for now. I don't think I'll find anything to do with them. But you never know. All right. And my opinion is you can never get too many circles in your stash anyway, so I'm going to just do all these circles and then go to our project after that. And let's see. Oh, I put too much space in between there, so I don't know if I have enough for the, if there's enough space. Oh, there is. All right. Oh. I hate being weak. All right. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. Now, let me remind you of a project that we did a couple weeks ago. Remember these? How pretty they were? I glued all the flaps yesterday. Or the day before, Friday, I think. I don't remember. But anyway, I glued them sometime this last week. All right. So I'm going to put a hole punch right through the center of these. Let's see if I can get them all under here. No. Okay, no problem. I'll do these first. All right. Oh, that's right. We want them off the edge a little bit because, see, we want these like that. So we want it somewhere about right here. Yeah, okay. Hang on. Okay. All right. I'm going to put them down just a little bit lower. Okay. Okay. Nope. There, that looks pretty good. All right. Oops. All right. Then I'm going to punch circles, punch a hole in the middle of this the best I can. All right. And I'm punching two together minimum because we want to use the same one on both the front and the back, or the same hole on the front and the back. So I'm punching them 2 by 2. Okay, so we got one man out here. That's all right. Okay. Now I've got some pretty brown wax. Oh, we don't have one man out. We have even an amount. Okay, cool. All right, hang on. Let's punch this in so that we can be done with the punching. Okay. Now, I've got to go get some brads. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, it took me a minute to find it. Then I saw these and I had to pick them up. So we're going to use this for decorating eventually. Let me get the rest of these out with a pair of tweezers, because otherwise I'll just damage the gears because they're super small. Ugh. And then of course I go dropping them in between my fingers. All right. Okay, so that's out of the tackle box. Okay, now for what I was looking for originally. All right, that should be good enough for now anyway. No, look at what I found in here. Oh yeah, and I need one of these. Lucky me, it's in the same thing as my brads. All right. Ugh. That's a nightmare. Okay. See, I've got that on the back. Okay, there we go. A little lopsided, but anyway. Now, let's see how I did these again. All right. Okay. Sometimes you have to look back on what you did so you can figure out what you're supposed to do, especially since I didn't do these together. Been a couple weeks. Yeah. All right, there we go. All right. Ouch. Yeah, my carpal tunnel just sent a spark of electricity through my wrist as if it was my funny bone. Not my funny bone, and it's not funny. All right. Oh, yeah, before we do this. 1, 2, 3. All right. Sometimes you just have to remember what you've done in the past. Okay, welcome to today's Themed Journal Journey. Hope you're having fun in your craft room. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a loop and then go through it 3 times. That's how you make a surgeon's knot. 2, 3. And then I'm going to hold this end and pull the knot down. Yeah, okay, that wasn't big enough. So I'm going to do a couple of granny knots. Okay, see how that loop is in the wrong spot? You want to pull that down so it's right on top of that stinking knot that we're trying to make bigger than the hole. Let's do this one more time. Okay, so you got to pull it down over the knot. All right, let's see if that's will be big enough to not go through this. Nope, certainly is not. I'm going to waste all the length on just the knot, man. All right, hang on. This is not going to work. Okay, let's try it again. All right, let's see if we can't get it down over the grannies. I'm making knot on top of knot, and I can't get any knots to go on top of that stupid knot. Hang on. Yep, I'm just making a knot on top of a knot on top of a knot, and it's not going to go through. And it's not going to stay. See what I mean? Okay, so what we're going to do, where's my masking tape, man? I did not put it away where I should have put it away. And it could be anywhere on my stinking desk now. Now let's put your scissors back where they belong, April. Let's put this back where it belongs. I have no idea where my masking tape went. Piddle. Oh, phooey. All right, I'll be back. I have to find it because I have to use it. I'll be right back. Okay, I didn't find it yet, but I see we're at 30 minutes, so I'm going to let you go, and I'll continue this in our next video. Bye.